Cancer, how you doing? Or is it my eyes, or is it foggy in here? I don't know. Willie Fogg, you could be dealing with a William or someone from London. But is it foggy? Some kind of like, it could be really foggy, could be really windy out there, or kind of like the weather is really crap, or Heather, the name Heather Haley also. But I definitely get hearing like, how can I live with you if I can't live, or take the weather with you? So like, how can I go if you won't come with me, or if you won't live with me? Something to do with that around, how can I be with you if you don't live with me, or how do I live without you if you... I don't know. There seems to be a lot of questions about you, Cancer, really. I think it's all about you. I think it's a decision that you have to make. So I would probably see the Seven of Cups. Sorry, I'm kind of getting distracted. It's okay. How are you doing, Cancer? So this is very early in the morning, and we're doing your reading for January. And I'm going to channel a load of messages for a start and get warmed up. So something is cold at the moment. I keep picking up like hot and cold. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, probably a life path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus placement. Okay, a lot of people around you, and like, you might not live with this person, and there's a discussion about like, I can't live with you, but how can I live with you if I can't see you? And it's something to do with around like, I can't even see you, so I don't know. Like, I mean, there really could be a third party. You could be dealing with the Pisces. I don't know, because normally when my channel messages get very like I can't figure out what's going on. There's Ron, the name Ron, Ronald, Donald, Don or Ron. How can I live without you, Ron? I don't know what to do, Don. Because they do Ron, they do Ron. But his name was Bill. So Bill, anybody that's called Bill or Billy? And how can I live without you if I don't live with you? And then I can't be with you anymore. There is something like, I don't know if I can be with you anymore. I don't know if I can live with you anymore. So some of you might be asked to move out or something like that. Okay, and I can't live with you. It's kind of like some of you are seeing someone that you don't live with, if I'm honest. And there could be a possible energy of a third party here. But like, how can I live with you if I don't live with you? Because I can't live with you. So some of you don't want to live with the person that you're with. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they probably want you to move in, or they probably want you to move out, but you can't or you won't, and it's very difficult. Because the messages really do not make any sense. So the sense that makes none, something to do with around Libra or a 2, and it doesn't make any sense, and I can't quite figure it out of like why I can't be with you if I can't be with them. Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But like, I don't know, how can I be with you? Because I keep coming back to the song of like, take the weather with you. Like, can you take them with you? Can you take me with you? Can you take me with you? What is it, a child? Is it a child involved, and people that have like children? And the kids say, look, can you take me with you? And I want to come and live with you. Okay, I really do think there might be like something to do with an ex or someone that you could have been with for a long time, and it's to do with children. And can you take me with you when you go? Can you take me with you? So some of you might be asked to leave the name Lee or Leanne or Lisa or Laura, okay, or Lulu, okay, and like, or Liz, also Taylor, Tyler, Tyre. Someone that's retired also is coming up in your energy in a second. That's like a retirement home, or somebody that works in like an old people's residential home or something like that. And it might be like where people are asked to move, like your lease is up, rent is up, or something like that, time is up, okay, and like I'm going to have to go and I'm going to have to leave. But can I come with you when you go? Like, because I'm hearing someone say dad or mum. Okay, like, dad, can I come with you? Or mum, can I come and live with you? Okay, so I don't know if there's anything to do with like an ex that you've got with children, or like someone that you live, like you're with, but you don't live with them, but you have a child with them. Okay, but you don't physically live in the same house. But or in the house, or something to do with the house of a shoe, maybe, I don't know. But I keep picking up like a baby involved, okay, through your messages for a start, Cancer. And what Spirit is saying is well, what I can hear is a child saying, can I come and stay with you? Can I come and stay with you? Okay. And can I come with you when you go? majority of your messages here, Cancer, at the moment seem to, or you can watch this as a life path 7, but the majority of messages that I'm picking up for your January is about living, and that I can't live with you, but I also can't live without you either, Steve, and I can't live with you and I can't be with you. Somebody themselves here has a decision to make of whether they want to be with you or not, and it might be a Pisces, okay, involved here. When I say not, I would mean hangman hanging from a tree, Hannah also, Pollyanna, okay, Polly and Hannah. So you really could be dealing with a Libra, okay, so we're kind of getting there, Cancer. Just hang fire, a fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius involved here, okay, that lives here, but love don't live here anymore. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I love you anymore, or I don't know, someone's really struggling to know what love is. Like, it's kind of like someone's helping but they're not helping. Like, me being with you isn't helping you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know whether that would be a conversation piece or not, I don't know. But like, me being with you is not helping your condition, or me being with you is not helping you. Like, because when we live together, we don't really get on. And like, I don't know, I keep picking up someone that's getting really, really frustratedly, like sexually frustrated, or just completely frustrated, like really frustrated. And they get themselves into like really upset and really emotional, okay? And when they do, there's this energy of like where it puts a lot of stress on, like, anybody beginning with S, okay, but it puts a lot of stress on the other person, where it puts them into like a pigeonhole to make them feel as if like, but it's really not my choice. Like, if you're not happy with me, like me being me, okay, and say if you're really not happy with me, or you're really not happy with how I look, or you're really, I don't think it's really down to looks, I don't know. I keep picking up like, it's like, if you're not happy with me as a person of who I am, then why is it that you actually want to be with me? And they're kind of like, well, I love you, but I can't fucking figure this out. I can't. Like, it's an equation that can't be figured out. I think it's because someone is trying to realise in this dynamic that there is something going on with a person here, right? There's something going on with someone. And the decision is actually down to them to make, or them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. The situation is actually down to them itself to like realise that interacting with a person like triggers, because you might be triggering, like someone could be triggered off all the time, because they definitely keep going, you alright, Dave? Okay, so like they could be triggered off a lot, right? And they get triggered off so much, okay, and because they do, if there's like paranoia or if there's anything like that and it triggers a person off, interacting with the person is kind of like being with you isn't helping you, because you've not found yourself. There could be something to do around a Virgo, right? And you've not found yourself, like you've not found your place yet, like you're not settled, and you're not settled like yet for me to okay, there's a third energy here as well. Because normally when I stop, it's because I'm picking up two signals, and that's normally what throws me off. Okay, so let's go on to signal number 1 of what they're saying. Is that I can't help you because being with you is triggering you off and making you feel worse, because what you're doing is basing all of your problems, and you're putting all of your problems like onto me, to that the interaction with you is not helping you individually, like learn about oneself, to be self-efficient, or a Pisces could really be involved here, right? But like I can't help you find yourself, and a Virgo energy in here, and a 5. I think this person here, person number 1, sorry, if you don't like my channel, we get to this in a bit. Person number 1 here, it has a Sagittarius or a Taurus placement or a life path 5, okay? And a Virgo energy is also within that star sign, okay? And there's because this could be like a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, but I'm definitely picking up like a life path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, all in this one person's chart here, okay, or the name Charlotte, okay. And like, how can I be, like, when you're interacting with this person, it's not helping them by whatever's going on with this person. Like, there's something completely and utterly random that is going on with this person, right? And they go around and around in circles, and they're thinking and they're thinking and they're thinking and about like fear of abandonment, and I don't want to be on my own, and but I can't be with you, but I want to be on my own, but I don't want to be on my own, and kind of like, you know, really analysing a situation to its highest degree is kind of what I'm picking up, right? Fahrenheit. It's got something to do with the Sagittarius placement in this person here, okay, that's connected with you, but this can also be a mother. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out for you first without cards, okay? But what Spirit is saying is that this person is circular, meaning that they have a structure to them of how things are supposed to go in a relationship. It's why I'm kind of picking it up that it really could be like a Taurus person, okay, or a life path 5 or something. And they have an expectation of how things are supposed to go, but when things don't go their way, they base the energy off the other partner, where the interaction between you two here is not matching something to do with around 5s, like Taurus placements, Sagittarius placements possible, okay, life path 5 energies maybe, or 2 life paths that come together to make a 5, okay. But what this is a difficult one. You're giving me Spirit a run for my money for me to hear what they're saying. I can't sort you out, basically. I can't do anything about what goes on in your mind. If you think all the time and you're thinking and 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 thinking, and you're like using all of your mind to be exhausted and to be upset and to be, well, they keep saying like very emotional, like feeling like an emotional wreck on this side here, right? And I am so emotional and everything else. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. I'm not accountable to carry the 10 of Wands for you. Like, that's not my burden to carry. So I'm not helping you. Like, if I'm triggering you off that much and there's problems actually coming from yourself, you actually being with me is actually really not helping you. Because there could have been a lot of blame, there could have been a lot of separation, a lot of times there could have been a hell of a lot of arguments that you could have gone through. There could have been a lot of times when you left each other and then you feel guilty and things like this, and guilty before proven innocent. Some of you could be going to court later on in the month or within the year. Right? They said within the year, so I don't think it's this month, but it's something like I feel guilty before charged. Like, you're always charging in at me and you're always kind of like making me feel those 5 energies. Like, you always make me feel guilty, okay, that I'm not here for you, or that I can't be here for you, or that I can't set. Somebody here has paranoia. Somebody here gets in a 5 energy, like a lot. They get in a 5 energy, okay, and like, I can't do anything about that. Like, if you're glitching out, or if there's a problem that you've got individually, or Scott or Sarah or Steve being involved, but if there's a problem you've got, then I'm not Vanilla Ice. Yo, I can't solve it, okay? So I can't solve this equation for you. So me interacting with you is not teaching you about abandonment. Because if you're always feared about being abandoned and you're worried and you're paranoid, me being with you is not teaching you that. Like, it's not helping. Like, it's really not helping. Because what it's doing is it's making the other person carry that 10 of Wands for them, okay? So the other person's getting extremely tired trying to, like, cope with someone's whatever's going on with them. They're trying to cope with that and thinking, I can't cope. Like, I can't cope on my own. I need you. But it's like, yeah, but that's not helping. Like, you needing me, you're not learning about codependency because you need me. You need me that much. It's kind of like an elderly person, maybe, right? Like an elderly person that could be really struggling, right? And they physically can't look after themselves. So they need to be there. Like, they really need to be there. But if this is a human being that is capable of looking after themselves, then there's a love kind of connection here of where, like, yeah, but that's not my responsibility. Like, you know, that isn't my responsibility to carry all of that blame for you. Like, I can't do that. Okay. I'm also hearing for a lot of you, like, I can't carry that weight for you. which there's a drug energy here of someone asking to carry someone's, like, can you carry all this stuff for me, right? And they can't carry it, right? So that would be drugs and stuff, or the name Carrie, or Carice, or something, or Carissa, really? Were you drug dealing now? No, kidding. But like I can't carry that. Like, that's not, you're telling me that I have to take on all of your responsibility, and I have to take, someone doesn't want anything to do with their child here, is what I'm picking up. I really am. Like, this is my child, but that's not my responsibility. Like, I was given a child by you, and you know, that's my responsibility, and you got something. Someone's really blaming someone here. They really are. It's like, that's your responsibility. You've got my child. And they're like, yeah, well, you got the other person. I mean, what is that, really? You got a child, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but, you know, I will trigger people off. I've said it quite in a few readings. If these messages get personal for you, then I ain't the one to fucking, you know, if the milk turns sour, Tyrone, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll say it as it is. But someone is not being accountable or responsible for the child that they have with another person, and they could have run off with another person, and then the other person's ego and pride is wounded here, and it's because they're like, well, I've got a child and I'm left at home on my own, and you're not accountable for it. Like, you don't pay me any maintenance, any rent, you don't pay fuck all, bruv. Like, you had a child and then you just fuck off and you just leave me abandoned and stranded with a child. Okay, what kind of arsehole does that? Sorry if you're the arsehole, but like, I keep picking up that someone doesn't pay for their own child that they had with a person, and don't pay fuck all. They don't pay nothing. Yeah. Okay, so, bruv, I mean, follow Steve's guidance. Don't get married, don't have children. Well, marriage isn't so bad, but, you know, guys, don't have fucking children, right? Don't bring children into the mix. It fucking never works, bruv. Right? Just honestly, like, kids are great, they are, but they're so much better when you can give them back to someone else. You know, get a daycare job or something, like, you know, but, like, you know, calm down on, like, bringing children onto this fucking earth at the moment. It's fucked, bruv. Right? But, like, I keep picking up, like, the majority of your messages here for a start, in what Spirit is saying, is around this wounded ego pride that someone really probably is or contemplating on, like, leaving for someone else, like, because they're not really showing them any interest, and they're kind of like, I don't know, like, okay, so first messages around children, ex, split up, you've got the child, I haven't, or I've got the child and you haven't, you've got someone else and I ended up with nothing, you know, and that kind of stuff. That's you guys that have had kids and children, or what they're saying, right? Some of you, this is a burden energy here of a person that is really contemplating and thinking a lot, that when this person interacting with this one, it really does not help this person, because they're not learning, like, if they need a person that much in their life, but they can't do anything right or wrong. Okay, you got Three of Swords. If I say yes, that's wrong. If I say no, that's wrong. And if I don't say anything at all, that's wrong as well. And it's someone that it's a 3. It's a Pisces energy that are the one, well, I mean, you'll probably say they cause it, or it's the effect of that. Okay. And it's kind of like, but I don't want to break your heart. Like, I don't want to hurt you. Like, I really don't want to hurt you, right? Fuck, I'm getting emotional. Shit. But, like, I can feel it. Like, I don't want to hurt you, but me being with you is actually hurting you more. That's what this message is. Not being with you is going to hurt, but being with you is actually hurting the situation more, because it isn't making it any better. It's like it continues to make it worse. Like, physically being with you in a relationship kind of proves itself in the pudding of actually being with you a lot. Okay, that the situation of someone's mental state or someone's physical, emotional, whatever it is, it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse. It doesn't get any better. Okay, and that's probably because someone is patching up their feelings and that worried about hurting someone, that they're prolonging the inevitable of, like, if it was a scar, is to just basically rip it off and start letting it heal, right? If it was a plaster. But like, it's kind of like, well, we'll just slowly peel it off and put you in more agony and do it over a long period of time and just keep like trying to like, no, it's not healed yet. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, let's pull it off a little bit. Okay, right, it's not healed yet. Okay, let's put it over again and let it smolder and suffocate. Okay, and I feel suffocated by the energy of like, yeah, it's someone that's so fearful of being abandoned, but yeah, you've got someone that's got abandonment issues here. You have. It's because abandonment issues can come in two different ways, right? They can come where someone won't let you into their heart because they don't want to get abandoned, because they don't want to get hurt. So they won't commit to an energy because they fear that if I do let you in, okay, I might get hurt, okay, and I might be caught in the crossfire of all of this, right? So you got that kind of energy. But fear of abandonment as well, when with someone that has fear of abandonment, never wants you to leave, but they also do. Okay, because when you're with them, if they have like such codependent energy as well, okay, they have this way of where they could start to contaminate your energy with that to make you feel guilty. Okay, and that's where 5 placements comes into play for a lot of you. Okay, so it's kind of like me being with you is not like helping the situation of your codependent energy, because you've not healed from anything in your life by being with me. That's not really shown you any lessons at all, really, because you haven't truly felt what that's like to be alone, to find self-love. Because if you don't truly respect and love yourself, how can you respect and love another person? Do you know what I'm saying? And there could be a third-party energy here that's caught right in the crossfire of going this way or this way. And it's kind of stopping the 2 and putting a 3 of wands in the energy of like, I'm always here for you. Okay. Right, there's a number 2 here also that's for waiting for someone, for something to happen. Because it's kind of like this trying to get naturally drift apart feeling. Like, I want this to like naturally happen. I want you to actually finish with me and realise that I'm not actually any good for you, so I don't have to make that decision and hurt your feelings. Like, I would rather you come to that conclusion. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it feels. And what it feels like is that there's a 2 and a 3 energy here, and it's like, being with you, I can't make that decision for you. You've got to kind of come to that decision that things really could be over, okay? And that, like, a 3 is then kind of like, there's nothing that I can do to sort out your feelings and emotions because you haven't found self-love of independence. Like, you can't, like, you know, you haven't found self-love, because if you love me that much but you don't love yourself that much, and you worry and you stress and everything else, then me being with you is not letting you heal properly from anything in life, where it's just going to destroy the relationship constantly over and over again. Okay, Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But it's constantly going to ruin everything again and then again, and we're just going to go around in circles, okay, doing this 10 thing, okay. So Stephen, King, another Stephen, but like, or Lion, Leo, Aquarian energies, 8 being involved. And then when this person comes to make this decision, they don't want to hurt this person on this side. They don't really want to hurt this person, okay. But they get very confused by not wanting to hurt the person. But what they are coming to a realization is, the person in the middle, that actually being with you and keeping this up isn't actually, like, like, if there's a mental state here, if there's paranoia and there's like depression and everything else, and someone's really depressed and really low and everything else, like, me being with you is not teaching you, it's not helping you, it's not doing any good. Like, it's me interacting with you and keep communicating with you, it's not like, you know. So you've kind of got that energy there, and then you've got something else. Fuck, bruv. Sorry, Cancer. For you guys that love channeling, that's pretty much what Spirit is, well, fucking trying to tell me, bruv. But like, I'm trying my best to like decode what they're saying. Cody, Brody, Brian, Brainy, Brains. Someone's in love with someone's brains. Really? What do they taste like? Like, I'm in love with your brain. Is it emotional intelligence? Is it Gemini? Gemini. Gemini is classed as emotionally intelligent, especially if you've got it in Mars and also in your moon, baby. But like, in like brain. Check out the brains on Brad. Bradford? Bradfield? Bradford. Someone's from Bradford. Bradford. Bradley. Bradley. The name Bradley? Bradley. Or the name Lee. Leanne, Lucy, Laura, Bradley. Bradley. Come out of the kitchen, Bradley. Your mama wants some soup. Let's see. Anyway, Cancer. What a very difficult channeled messages. Woosah, Cancerian. You could be dealing with a Sagittarian or an Aquarian. But whatever it is, like a fucking piranha. Is it a fish? It's got to be Pisces, man. Y'all got like Sagittarius, Taurus placements, and then Pisces placements. Piranha. Snapping at the heels. Chomp. So let's see. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer through January, please? Cancer for January. Well, January. You're right, January. The name January. What a great name to have. Called January. It's funny when it comes up as January. Right, January? Anyway, so I also keep hearing November Rain. Lorraine, Lucy, Laura, Lulu. Okay, but business comes first. And I'm a guy, bruv. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm at work. Like, I'm at work. I can't do anything. I can't do anything for you because I'm a geezer, bruv. I don't compute with those type sort of feelings. Like, I don't have them. I don't know what all the stress and the worry is about. Like, you might be worried, but bruv, I don't want to, like, like, I'm stern. Like, I have a, this could be pudgy all up in here. Okay, let's see. But I own my own business, my own company. I'm trying to mind my own business and I'm trying not to get involved. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I know how to do business. Business for me is fucking brilliant, bruv. But when it comes to love, bruv, I got no idea. What y'all women about? This is what this guy is saying. This is what this guy truly feels here. Bruv, like, I know how to run a business and I know how to mind my own business, but fucking hell, what on earth is going on with you lot? Yeah, like, you know, I'm sensible. Let's see. Cancer. What's going on with the Cancer for January? The Magician. So while I'm doing my best to hold everything together, my business, my job, my love, there's a person here that's brilliant at business, like their job. They're fucking brilliant at their job. It might be where, like, you're really good at your work, but when it comes to your love life, you just can't figure that out. But when it comes to work, business and education and being intelligent and emotionally intelligent, this person's got it down to a fucking T, bruv. This person here. It's got it down to a T. Like, I've got all of my ducks in a row. My business is booming and everything is fucking cushy, bruv. Like, I couldn't knock my business. Like, I love my business. I love my job and I'm really fucking good at it. Okay. So I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay. But when it comes to love, bruv, I can't figure you lot out. Like, fuck, that sounds so much like myself being a life path 7. But like, you know, it's kind of like, this is going to probably wound some people, but like, let me just fucking dumb it down for you a little bit. Like, what do you not like? Sorry, man, that is so arrogant, but like, or Gary, but like, man, I get like this a lot. Like, I can't, like, people are like, computer says no. Like, what is it that you don't fucking understand? Like, I don't know. Like, the trouble is, like, oh man, this is going to come across real weird. But like, when you know people really well, right? When you know people really well, you can kind of like, you know, you can have this aspect of people of like, fuck, bro, this is so... like, I don't know, what do you not understand? Let's see. Cancer. 10 of Wands, there it is, you see. It's the 10 of Wands. So, for a lot of you, this person, this could be this side. Oh no, we're not doing a you versus them, are we? Fuck, I missed doing the you versus thems. Them, Emily, Melissa, Marie, Michael Jackson, Julie, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Lucy, Laura, Lulu. But yodeler, someone's a yodeler. Unless you're waiting for something to be delivered for Christmas and you're like, fuck, that fucking thing still hasn't turned up yet. That might be my fucking new bed. But like it still hasn't turned up yet from Yodel. Okay, which is a delivery company, DBS DBS Tarot. But like, DBS company. Okay. Company, like keeping company. I run my own company, I run my own business. Someone's self-employed. Could even be like people that do tarot card readings and stuff. They run their own business. It's like their channel, they do it their own way. Okay. They don't follow the lead by anybody else. They just, nobody tags me along, I just do myself. Someone could be on tag, or the threat of being on tagged, or they always feel like they're being watched, like all the time. Like, I feel like that everywhere do I go, like everybody's fucking blaming me that I have to carry everybody else's shit. Like, you know, I'm sick to death of taking everybody else's shit. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It can be a masculine energy that gets so bored of just carrying everybody else's crap in life. Men get like this a lot. And I'll be honest with you, being a man, if a woman starts freaking out, bruv, in my life, I can only give you from my perspective. Yo, obviously get some dickheads out there, right? But like, putting myself in the bracket of the non-dickhead club, okay, I get to that stage where I'm like, man, like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, you know, what do you want me to do? You know, I can't fucking do any more than I'm already doing. Like, I really can't. You know, I can't sort you out. You're going to have to sort all of this stuff out yourself. I can't make phone calls. I can't. Just grow the fuck up, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't do it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it feels like that. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want, bloods? Like, I can't fucking squeeze any more out. You know. Let's see, Cancer. I mean, the cards are not saying that, but the feeling is Cancer. Cancer for January. So the golden buzzer and the golden opportunity. To be quite honest with you, I'm really not picking up too much signs of your love life at the moment. Kind of picking it up where around there's like a fucking excellent work ethic here. Like, there's a really good work ethic. Like, there's... Because the opportunity of life is where you have to take it with both hands. You have to take it with your strong hand, child. Right? And it's there for the taking. But if it involves people, you can't shove this fucking gold coin in their throat. Here, have that, bruv. That's what I'm saying. Some people don't know how to receive something. Or they're like, oh, no, there's an opportunity there, but I'll pass. Okay, like I would rather give than I would actually receive this golden coin. I would rather give you something for it. Do you know what I mean? So it might be donations and things like that. Do you know what I mean, Tyrone? But like, you know, I'd rather like give than I would actually receive this. But it seems to be around your work at the moment, Cancer. Like, I mean, your love life could be fine. But I am picking up those same messages, though, through the channel stuff. I believe in my spirit more than I do the cards. And a lot of you that have followed me for a while know that you relate more to the channeled stuff than you do the card readings. Well, on here, unless you're on Patron, and that's where it changes. Cancer for January. So the moon in reverse, you see, you've got a huge problem around like family energies, like family. And some of you this is coming up for where I did the DF and the DM kind of divine feminine and masculine reading for the first time. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's the first one I've ever really did. And for you guys that are critics, I've been on the twin flame journey for 15 years and I've had 7 spiritual connections with people. Okay, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. But like everybody's path is different. You can't relate to everybody. Okay. And when I say connections, I mean spiritual connections, right? But the moon here is where you're probably the mother of the ex and you're the one that got landed with the child, and the husband is like non-existent in your life, okay, for a lot of you, because this card definitely came up in the twin flame reading here, whichever way you want to look at it. But yeah, and there's a lot of hidden emotions. That's what I'm saying. The moon in reverse can be someone that's going equivalently batshit crazy. Like, they are literally going crazy. Like, they can be very, very fucking emotional at the moment. They can really not know where they are. Like, they can't focus on anything other than just being like I need to be quiet, suppress my emotions, like not look at them, you know, really not take a look at this whole, because I think somebody here is on the aspect of like, look, can we talk about this? And it's like, look, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I really don't. Like, you know, I can't keep talking about this same subject over and over again. Why can't you just do this yourself? Like, why can't you just do it yourself? Why do you keep asking me to sort out your feelings and your emotions in your life? Why is it that you keep asking me to do that? Because why can't you do it yourself? Do you know what I mean? It's really a message that seems to constantly come through here for you, Cancer. Why can't you just fuck off? Or why? Sorry, that's really blatant. But like, why can't you just do this yourself? Like, because it's a 9. It's Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But to me, it's also 9. It's a Virgo energy. Okay, and it's kind of like this paranoia. This is, like I said, it's paranoia. It's not the energy of fuck off, because the message is that I just don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. What arsehole in life actually physically sets out to hurt people? I don't compute with that. Like, I just don't understand why people actually think that they set out to hurt the person, right? So, like, the moon here is someone that's equivalently, they can't connect with their own emotion, so they can't find themselves. Virgo energy, they can't seem to get to that 10 where anything is any better. It seems to be getting worse. It just reaches a 9, it stays at 9, and then it's like, all I can do is just work until 9 o'clock or something like that. And I'm so confused in this reading. I'm not confused, it's just Justin. Justice, Libra, 2. No. It's coming from a Virgo energy. Let's see. Cancer. God, I've got indigestion this morning. Leo, Aquarius. It feels like this. I'll tell you what it feels like. Is that I hate to put feminine and masculine people into a bracket, but I'm going to have to. It's like the feminine energy really wants to talk to the masculine energy, right? But the masculine energy is getting very frustrated and fed up, saying, look, I can't do this for you. If it is medical and there's a problem, because it could have something to do with like motherhood, right? So it could be like woman's things. But like, I can't do that for you, right? Because it might not be spiritual. It might be medical. And if it is, I'm not a doctor, right? There's what you'll see everybody here say, which is basically people in life as well. I'm not a doctor. If it is medical, I can't sort that out. That's something that you have to do yourself. I can't do that, right? Like, me sorting you out is not... Okay. There is something sex-related going on here as well. Oh, dear my life. Let's see. Oh. Cancer. 10 of Swords. So it's over. It's kind of like you keep telling someone over and over again, right here. You keep talking to them about the same thing over and over again. It's like very repetitive cycle. And it keeps happening, and it keeps happening. And you possibly keep telling this person, look, if you keep digging into Pandora's box and looking for answers that are not really relating to me, but they're actually relating to yourself. If I've already told you that, then I've told you, right? And I've told you 1,000 fucking times. If you stand on that step, young man, you're going to fall off. Okay, so, but you go ahead, you do it. I can't stop you. I can't control your life. I'm not in control of your life. I'll let go of the reins. That's what I'm saying. Some people in life, they cannot fucking stand not being controlled. You know, for a lot of you out there, you watch this and you're like, you know what? Fucking, I hate narcissistic people or whatever are being controlled. Some people in life, they have this aspect that they can't compute with not being controlled. Okay, so when they lose control, you tell them, I've told you 1,000 times already, don't do that. Don't, why why do you do that? Like, I told you not to do that. I told you that it doesn't make it any better. I told you it makes it worse. You're going to get into a Barney here because someone is doing something that they told the other person, probably in confidence, or they told them not to do something. And it could even be a child. But I told you not to do that, right? I really told you not to do that. And if you go digging for answers, then you'll get one. Because if you're also dealing with a Scorpio, they're kind of starting to lose their patience. They are. Scorpio, I'm a rising, and I have it a lot of places in my chart. And I've got patience up to the fucking wooswanger, bruv. I have got so much patience, I really have. You wouldn't believe, if you knew me behind the camera, you'd know that I'm an extremely patient person. But I have my limits. I really do have my limits. And there's an energy here of like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I really can't. And then it comes to this. It ends up clarified as bringing up and stirring up an argument, like a hornet's nest. You're bringing up things from the past constantly. There's someone, it's coming from the DF energy, the DM and DF, whatever it is. But like, you're always living out of the past also. Like, you're living out the past. Like, you can't let go of, like, thoughts. You can't let go of the thought. And it's ruining Rotterdam, ruining, mother's ruin. It's a scar tissue. Scars internal. It's come up through the Gemini reading. This could be here if you guys are relating to the Gemini reading. Some sort of internal tract scar tissue. And then you get the Ten of Swords. Because it goes on. The conversation here, you see, it goes on here. It goes on about the same thing. And it's like, man, you're going on about the same thing over and over again, bruv. I can't, like, what do you want me to do? I can't do that for you. You're going to have to learn to do that for yourself. You know, I can't do it. So I've got this channel message of what they're saying, like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I literally can't do it. Okay. So I don't know what this is going to occur for your January, but I feel it's going to be a slight problem. Well, there's just one card in reverse here. It's quite a serious one. Okay. So anyway, because this is also a mother and stuff as well. Okay. Well, what a heavy, stuck, fixed, kind of very strange dynamic reading that you've got there, Cancer, or Love Path 7. But we're going to dig deeper into it. We're going to go over to Patreon if you want to join. It's both tiers. The first one is really cheap. But the second tier, the full access bundle, obviously gives you access to literally everything. If you are cross-watching from the Aquarian reading, for you guys that have said, where's the Aquarius reading? You'll find that I did you 2 readings. I did one, and then I did another one for you guys because the first one was very bitty everywhere. So I did you another reading before Aquarius came out because I normally go from Aries to Pisces. But I did yours before, so you've had the same amount of readings. It just wasn't there. It was called John Lennon and whatever. Okay, so that was your weekly reading. You just had it before. Okay, so anyway, if you want to join Patreon, you can find the link provided below. If you don't know anything about it, the video does explain first. You've got 2 tier options. It really does help me out as a channel and also be able to feed my family for Christmas and myself. But like, yeah, if you want to join, you can. Stay tuned for Christmas because I'm going to be going live as well, doing some chats and talking to everybody and answering some questions and have a bit of a party and have some drink. And yeah, if you want to join Patreon, you can find the link below. If you want a personal reading, you can find the link below. If you want to join Angel Radio as a music producer, you can find the link below. If you want to follow the vlog, you can find the link below. Okay, it's all below. It's just like the magician. So above, it's all below, bruv. Okay, all right. Thanks very much, Cancer. I really appreciate it, and see you later.